There we go. Cool. All right. Each to the side. Knife over there. I can't get those to stay, but whatever. They're all nice. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. Let's get this thing cut open. Actually, before I do that, I should probably... Where is that? I need my vacuum sealer. There it is. All right. Let's take out the vacuum sealer. And I think I have another roll somewhere here. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Perfect. Ooh. Oh, hey, a couple people joined in. Hey, everyone. How you doing? All right. So we've got our vacuum sealer paper done up. Seal off one end. Ooh, look at that cardboard box. I know that's okay. All right, here we go. What's going on, everyone? I hope everyone's having a great day. There we go. Just sealing off this one end. Nothing special. There we go. All right. I think I'm gonna probably go with these two. That's what I'm thinking. They both go good with pork. Yeah, let's do it. I'll save these other rubs for ribs. That'll be a smart idea. All right, let's get this bad boy cut up. vacuum seal out the smaller one. It's easy. All right. I'm just going to stick this in here. There we go. Pull this over to the side for now. There we go. All right. Let's play with this guy for now. Pull that out. Ooh, wasn't ready for that. There we go. Hey everyone. What's going on? I'm just preparing for my weekend barbecue. Nothing too crazy. You know what? I do have butcher's twine somewhere. I wonder if that's nearby. I'll have to deal with that in the morning. Whatever. All right. There's that. Let's go on with our dry rubs. Trying to get all these sides coated up. It's important here. Just really season this thing and let it sit in the fridge overnight. And my offset smoker all prepared for in the morning. It's gonna be fun. Oh, what's up? What's up, Dogfather's BBQ? Thanks, man. It's 3 degrees outside here in Canada, so that's 3 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's probably like 50 or something. I think it's just about freezing. Like I'll probably have to scrape ice off my car tomorrow. Actually, I might have to scrape ice off my offset smoker. So we'll see how that goes, but there's this bad boy all done up. So if you guys are wondering, I've got some dry rub on this. I used Kuso's hot honey along with gravel. 37 degrees. Yeah, man. Oof. Yeah, it's gonna be honestly, I'm used to it. I'm not too worried about it. All right. Oh, yeah. What's your opinion on mustard as a binder? Oh, dang, man. It's 80 degrees right now where you're at. Oof. That's literally like a vacation for me. Oh, that'd be so nice. I gotta pay money for those kind of temperatures. I apologize if this butcher paper is really loud. I'm gonna fire this in the fridge. All right. I picked up 3 racks of ribs from Costco. I'm actually kind of nervous to do them up. The last time I did ribs, I had a really hard time getting the silver skin off, but we'll see how this goes. Let's see what you're saying here. Binders are a personal preference. Feel like you use whatever you can. Warm water. Ooh, I've never heard of warm water. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. I've heard of warm water, but not warm water as a binder. Oh my gosh, I feel silly for saying it like that. Yeah, no, I've seen, and I'm gonna kill this pronunciation. Sorry for my Canadian accent, but Worcestershire sauce, mustard. I've seen hot sauce. I've seen maple syrup as well as a binder. I don't like that one. That one's a bit intense for me, but hey, I do enjoy some good maple syrup. All right, let's get this going though. Let me try and get this going here. Let me see what you're saying actually. Sorry. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can use pretty much anything, and you're right. And one thing I realized is don't use expensive ingredients for the binder. I got a really nice mustard, and I was going to use it as the binder. And I realized there was no point. I wasn't going to be tasting it, so I decided to save it. That would have been silly of me anyway. All right, coming in hot with more butcher paper. I completely apologize if this is loud. Here's a pretty cool knife I picked up on Amazon, Titan Forge. They're pretty cool. I looked them up on Instagram. They seem like a pretty cool company. They make some pretty good products. I only picked up this knife, pretty straightforward. But I've been using it a lot to spatchcock my chickens, and oh man, it's wild how crazy it is. That's why I use water. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to try warm water one of these times. Maybe I'll try it right now with one of these. Would it make sense? I'm gonna be doing these ribs up tonight and leave them in the fridge. Would warm water work as a binder overnight? Is there any concern with that you have? Let me grab a little piece of paper towel. I'm gonna try and do this good. I always do such a bad job with this lately. So here's hoping I can pull this off. I'm all nervous now. Slow and steady though, I think that's the right way to look at it, right? I got a little bit of lip there. Oh, it's starting to tear though, come on. If the meat is wet, touch. Yeah, no need for a binder yet. Well, I usually pet everything dry though, right? But, sorry, I'm just in the middle of this trying to concentrate here, not trying to rush things and go too quick. I'm actually doing a lot better than I've been doing lately. I'm actually quite proud of myself right now. Oh, there it is, there's the hole. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. All right, let's go up one side and try and pull her up. Hey, I got through. There we go. Not too shabby. I probably should have taken it out of the package, but now that I've done it, actually, that was really convenient having it in the package. I'm gonna have to do that more often. I'm gonna keep doing it that way. Nice. Cool. Let's pat a little bit of this blood dry. Let's see what you're saying too, sir. You don't take the membranes anymore. Oh, really? Really? You know, that, man, I couldn't agree more. I think with barbecue, I always say things like, oh, don't cook your steak past medium rare. But honestly, if you like a well done steak, cook your steak well done and eat it with ketchup if that's what you need to do. I don't prefer it that way. Let me be very clear here, guys. But I'm not going to make fun or give anyone a hard time about the way they cook their food. As long as everyone's having a good time at the end of the day, that's what matters to me. I like bringing people together with barbecue. One thing I noticed is just in Canada, our ribs aren't as meaty as yours are. You can see here, actually this is actually not a bad this is not a bad rack, all things considered, but these aren't always the most meaty ribs. And so I don't know, I find when they're with the skin on, like, I like being able to just bite it and pull the whole thing off, and when the skin's on, that doesn't go. Yeah. Oh, look, I do not like a well done steak with ketchup. I'm just simply saying I don't like to give people a hard time about the way they like their food, right? No, let me be clear here. I'm not doing that. I'm not eating a well done steak, especially with ketchup. That's like, if I'm not mistaken, that is detention. That's detention in barbecue school, is having to watch people eat well done steak and eat it with ketchup. Anyway, yeah, no, I was only joking around. But, so you're saying these are perfect for direct heat, cooking low and slow. Oh, okay. Okay, so why don't I'm gonna leave the membrane on this one then. I've seen people before when they leave it on, they give like an X cut. Should I be doing that? Do you think? Why don't I leave the membrane on both these racks and we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so when it's low and slow, so my plan here, just so you know, we're on the same page, I'm gonna be cooking these for about, I usually go 4 hours. At 4 hours, I wrap them and then in tin foil, normally putting in extra barbecue sauce, a little bit of butter. I put them face down in the tin foil, and I put the butter and barbecue sauce down on the bottom. Actually, here, this is one thing I always love putting down. Let me make sure I show this off. This is a local product where I live, Halifax Hot Honey. They're unbelievable. You can check them out on Instagram. They're kind of a new company. They're really, really friendly. I really, really enjoy the quality of this hot honey. As a Canadian, like, oh man, just that runs so clear and it goes so good on ribs. It's unbelievable. Actually, I'll show you another cool sauce I really enjoy. This is one I've been really enjoying lately too, is this Earl's Maple Barbecue Sauce. Goes so good with pork. That's what I was probably gonna dress these with tomorrow. So, pretty excited about those. What are you saying back here though? All right. Yeah, check it out. It's Earl's Maple AF Barbecue Sauce. It's so good. It's delicious. You can just see it here in the bottle. I've used most of the bottle there, but it's so this guy makes it local in Nova Scotia. Sorry, you can kind of see I've got this all globbed up, but so he uses local maple syrup to where I'm from here in Nova Scotia. It's on the far east coast of Canada. So like right now, it's 10 p.m. where I am right now. I'm even in front of the Eastern time zone. And like he makes it in small batches. It's absolutely delicious, this stuff. I can't get enough of it, man. This stuff's legit. Yeah. I have a bunch of his sauces. Most of them I finished off. I'm just looking around to see. I think I recycled all the bottles, but here's another one he's got. This is one. This is a really good one. What's the dill pickle hot sauce? It's a dill pickle hot sauce. His wife made this, and they sell it. It's super good. It's super funny, but I really enjoy this with pulled pork. I actually showed this off in a recent video of mine. It's to die for. So, okay, if I had to tell you what I like a rib like, I want to be able to hold my rib and aggressively talk to someone without the meat falling off. But then when I give it a good bite, I don't want there to be tension. I want it to just kind of come off. Oh, hey, Damien, how you doing, man? The sauces I gave to you sauces from the Royal Nova Company. Have I ever tried no wrap ribs? So no wrap ribs, I'm assuming you mean 6 hours straight smoke? I have done that once. I actually really enjoyed it. I used maple wood when I did it. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. I used maple wood when I did it. I found it had a really nice, sweet flavor to it. My wife didn't enjoy it as much. My wife likes fall off the bone ribs. Like she likes championship style. She likes it when I do Heath Riles style of cooking. And so, what temp am I cooking at? I use an offset smoker. I use a small size offset smoker. It's basically the smallest size one you can get. It's a Dynaglow signature series, and it's pretty. What am I trying to say here? It's hard to contain the or maintain the temperature. So I always try and cook them around 250, 225 to 250, nice and low and slow, and let it ride along. That's what I try and do. But to be completely honest with you, the size of my offset, it spikes to 275 pretty clear. So yeah, what are you saying there, Damien? Fall. Yeah, you like Damien loves fall off the bone ribs. Damien's a really big fan of what is it? Jerk chicken, fall off the bone ribs, pulled pork. I don't know how you feel about steak, Damien, but I'm sure you really enjoy it. Okay, let's okay, so yeah, okay, you messed me up here with so I'm gonna keep the membrane on these two then. Okay. Let's go for it. So I think I asked this earlier, but I don't know if I asked this properly or not. Should where I'm keeping the membrane on, like you said too, should I cut little X's, you think, right along here just to make it kind of cook in a little bit, or is there any difference? Yeah, you're right. It is overcooked at the end of the day. But it's it's one of those things where at, this is probably the right answer to give here. At the end of the day, when my wife is happy, my life is happy. So if she wants to fall off the bone, that's what I'm going to go for, my man. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna keep one completely intact. I'm gonna put little here. Let me get these all in frame. There we go. Here. There's that, and there's that. Let me go around so I can read what you're saying. Oh yeah. Experiment with it to see what you like. Most people follow instead of trying new. We all get right. Yeah, you know what? You're so right. I see. You know what? The first thing I discovered was the 3-2-1 rule is the fastest way to overcook ribs. That's the first thing I realized, and I've actually been pushing back from ribs that are like really overcooked. I've been looking a lot at party ribs, where you kind of like cut them all up, you cook them in like a tin foil, baking. Well, you do them on high heat. So I just picked up an Oklahoma Joe barrel smoker. Oh, yeah, man. I don't use the 3-2-1 method for that exact reason. When I first started barbecuing, I was looking up YouTubers, and they were all putting on their faces where they're like, "Oh my gosh, I've never been so excited. This is going to change your world." And I tried it, and it was pretty great. That fall off the bone. So just, you can't, well, the bones just pull out. You don't even have the bones in the meat anymore. Yeah, 3 to 4 hours for your ribs. So you're doing it real hot and fast then, eh, Damien? That's pretty awesome. Man, it's so true. Barbecue is like patience. It's patience, low and slow, patience. Honestly, it's mostly just enjoy yourself, relax, chill out, enjoy yourself. That's what's super important. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you mostly use Pit Boss equipment, eh? That's super cool. I was checking out some Pit Boss stuff online the other day. I think their barbecues are pretty wicked. I really like this company called Napoleon. I don't know if they're popular in the United States or not, but they're really popular in Canada. Yeah, so I have two of their barbecues, and then I have an Oklahoma Joe barrel smoker, and then I have a Dynaglow offset smoker. I have a Coleman like camp style stove. What else do I have? I have Damien, you might know, I have a cast iron like fire pit kind of thing, which is something I'm gonna have to use. I have one of those little turbo stoves that you can put the wood in the bottom and it comes up and all the flames fly up through the top. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I'm gonna check that out soon. I got a gas burner, so where I come from, we're really big into lobster, and not only lobster but like crab, just like shellfish in general. We're way out in the ocean. I don't know if you know about the Atlantic provinces of Canada, but we have a lot of like seafood here. We're world famous. You know, everyone talks about Maine lobster. The real secret's Nova Scotia lobster. It's literally the exact same place. We're just on the north side of the bay by Maine, so our lobsters are a little more cold, which means they're just bigger and better. So yeah. So you guys are saying you're doing them like for 3 to 4 hours. Man, I'm doing 6 hour cooks. It's taken up like all my afternoon. I'm gonna have to check this out. So use everything, bastard. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you have 22 grill. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Yes, man. Yes, I remember seeing the video where I was blown away by your backyard, and it literally is the driveway to heaven. It's incredible back there. You have so many legit barbecues. It's awesome. That's a 10 out of 10. Yeah, you know, you're totally right, but I always try. Damien's actually a personal friend of mine. I know him in real life, and so like he'll come over. We'll watch football, depending on what time of year it is. Well, he's from Barbados, and I'm from Canada, so I call American football football, and he calls what I normally call soccer football. So sometimes we watch some soccer, sometimes we're watching football, or just some other stuff, right? Yeah. So we actually work together. We write software for a living. I just do barbecue as like a fun time thing. I just like showing off food and getting people together. Yeah. Oh, Damien's mother. I got to give a shout out to her. She makes this delicious homemade hot sauce. I can't tell you a thing about it other than it's like yellow and it comes in a bottle that's reused, and it's absolutely delicious. If I'm not mistaken, they're from his garden. Damien, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, man, it's one of those things. Before I die, I got to get to Barbados. That's for sure. Damien's the guy that introduced me to jerk chicken, and it's something I recently fell in love with. I'm probably going to try and do like a recipe video on using some jerk chicken rubs or something coming up. I really enjoy jerk chicken. There's also this vendor at the Halifax. It'd be the Halifax Brewery Market is what it's called, and it's on the weekend. There's this guy, he's from Jamaica. He's the friendliest guy ever. Every time I walk by his stall, he always tries to give me a high five, but then instead puts meat in my hand and goes, eat some food. You need to eat more. And so I do, and then I normally just buy more food from him because it's absolutely delicious. Ooh, pepper sauce. Oh yeah. Yeah, this stuff was super spicy, but it worked. It wasn't uncomfortable at all. Oh man, that does sound like heaven. Frig. I've never been down to Jamaica. The furthest I've ever been was Florida, and I didn't get enough time there. I definitely need to go down south. I've always wanted to go through Carolina, the Carolinas, so I can try barbecue there. I've always wanted to go to Memphis as well. I bet you their barbecue scene is incredible. Austin's another spot I'm very interested to go down to, but the problem is I have to come from Canada, so yeah. Seen the Walker's Wood brand jerk sauce and marinade. I've never heard of this. Walker's Wood. Okay, I'm checking this out for sure. Let me make sure I write. Actually, here, I'll take a screenshot of that. There we go. That'll be my images. Boom. There, I have a screenshot of that to go check out after this. No, I don't know about that. I can't wait to find out more though. That sounds great. Okay, let me make a little bit of progress on these ribs because I'm just literally standing here. Let me do this right quick, trim off a little bit of extra fat. Actually, this is just coming off. Ooh, there we go. I've been seeing a lot of people post about the Roto 360. I'm curious if you've ever tried one of those. Those are pretty cool and nifty. I can always get down with a good versatile rotisserie. I think that was pretty nifty when I saw. I think everyone's talking. They must have dropped a recent product or something. Everyone's been talking about how the basket can fit. Let me retry this. I'll be clear. I'm not sponsored by them. I have no affiliation. I do not have this product, but the Roto 360 can support up to 40 wings in its basket. That's funny. All right, let's try this. So the middle one, I'm going to do some cuts through. And then this far over one, I'm going to keep completely clean. And we're going to try and figure out how I feel about all these differences. There it is. So I got permission this year to, oh dang, you actually got one. Oh, cool. Oh man, I actually have, okay, I'll have to go check out your reels then, man. I'll make sure to go check those out for sure. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw a couple people do like a bat wing. So they take a chicken wing, a full one. They use like the toothpick to make it kind of stay open. And you put like a black style seasoning on it. I saw someone use, I think it was this. Let me find it here. They were using this, the dirt, because of how dark it is, right? So it looks like a bat wing. I also saw Kendrick Barbecue. He injected the barbecue with what's it called? I think he used Frank's Red Hot sauce, so it looked like blood. It was just fun. Oh, you did stuff for them for 4th of July. That's awesome, man. My wedding is on 4th of July. So every and I write software for a living and I work for some American companies. So I normally take 4th of July off because they're always off on 4th of July and I get to celebrate my wedding with my wife, or my wedding anniversary anyway. So it's pretty wicked. The last time I went, my last wedding anniversary this summer, we went to a beautiful golf course in Prince Edward Island, and it's up here in Canada. It's a wonderful spot to go to in the summer. It's horrible in the winter. It's cold and a desolate place. Anyway, I'm just joking around. But anyway, up there was a barbecue. Oh man, I think it had 18 burners. And I'll never forget my I just kind of, as I was walking by, I was just blown away, man. I went up to the thing. Oh, it was so cool. Yeah, I always think stuff like that's so neat when you see wild inventions like that. But I guess you know what? You have 22 barbecues or something like that, so you've probably seen something bigger. But actually, yeah, from what I could tell, it was basically a catering size barbecue. It was pretty cool, but it was gas. I'll be very clear here. I'm not a fan of gas grills. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. They have that's Prince Edward Island is the most beautiful place in Canada, in my opinion, for golfing. You could argue there's some places out in British Columbia that totally match up, but it's absolutely wonderful out there. There's just so much to see. It's gorgeous. This is a pretty cool spice rub that I checked out recently. So this is from the South Shore of Nova Scotia. I always try and use local ingredients. Like that's a really big thing. Like I don't know. That's kind of like my strategy with barbecue is like I don't know. I'm already doing pretty great in my full-time job. I don't need anything on the side. I just really enjoy barbecue. So I just started posting stuff. But my thought is, I know there are local businesses that just don't get enough vision on them. This is a good example. Like they make delicious spice rubs. So they make sea salt from here locally in Nova Scotia, but then they make spice blends. They make salt blends. And yeah, oh, their stuff is so fragrant. Yeah, let me just I wish you could smell that, but it's just so, oh, it's so delicious. I really enjoy this stuff. So, you know what? Why don't I put this? we're gonna go ahead and get these going. I'm gonna put this on this rack right here. So I actually didn't wipe this dry. It's still moist to the touch. So let's just go ahead with it. Just gonna have fun with this. Oh man, that's so fragrant. Oh, delicious, man. I'm really happy I got, it's funny, I was going to go to sleep about an hour ago, and I realized, I was like, oh man, why don't I just prepare all the food for the barbecue? And so that's why I'm up here right now. I'm just so happy I did it. This is such a good call. This will save me so much time and energy tomorrow. It'll be really nice. I don't mind gunking up this little bottle. I'm probably gonna finish it off on this rack of ribs anyways. Let's get this going here. Now this is a little bit awkward. I don't have enough to get the sides going here, but I'm sure it'll be okay. We'll try our best. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you love burn your offset. So I can only imagine what 22 grills would be like. So you just did a brisket on your spider. Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Or wait, was that you? I thought I saw someone with a brisket. I thought you had, maybe it was you. I thought I posted on it saying you had a beautiful bark. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm dreaming. I don't know. Anyway, man, I saw someone cooking a brisket on an, I feel like it was you, dude, a brisket on an offset the other day. And those spider grills, those things look slick. Yeah, yes. Okay, cool. Yes, there was the bark in the foil boat. Man, I love a good foil boat. I'm curious, do you put any tallow or do you inject your briskets? I personally am actually against injecting. I shouldn't say I'm actually against injecting. I just have never done it, and I have no idea why people do it. Brisket is so juicy if you cook it correctly. Now, when I cooked my brisket, I followed Chud's Barbecue's method that he posted for it was like, I think it's called like the straightforward method for Texas barbecue or something like that. And it was absolutely delicious. But it took, I cooked it for 14 hours. I let it rest to bring it down to the right temperature. That took another 3 hours and 20 minutes, I think. And then I warm rested it overnight for an additional 8 hours. It was fantastic though. So I did this cook for all the people at my office. Damien, if you're still in the chat, he would have had some of that. It was absolutely delicious. I was just proud that I could bring some food into my friends and, let everyone experience some cool barbecue. Like this style of barbecue does not exist in Canada. So yeah, let me read some of your comments, man. Sorry, I've just been talking. So you did a foil boat. Yeah, okay. You saw the spider grill's venom. Oh, yeah. Whoa. I don't know what spider grill venom is. I've never heard of that. Oh, cool. You rested for 13 hours? Oh. Holy cow, dude. That's intense. Yeah, I can only imagine how nice Chad is. He seems, just from his YouTube videos, like he means well for the barbecue community, and I'm glad we have people like that. I mean, I'm not even really in the barbecue community. Or I guess I was joking with someone at work the other day. I feel like I'm in the community. If it was a house party, I'm in the front door. It was raining outside. I still have my coat on and it's wet, but I'm at least in the front door. I have no complaints. People have been nothing but nice. Such as yourself. Yeah, again, thanks for joining in, and thanks to everyone joining in. I have a couple people viewing in right now. It says I have 4 viewers. I really appreciate that. I hope everyone here is enjoying themselves. I'm not doing too much on camera. I'm mostly just speaking out loud, but I hope, hopefully it's at least a little entertaining for you. But yeah, those spider grills, my goodness, they're pretty slick. That's oh yeah, just look at that. I really enjoy the color, the hue, this this has. That's gorgeous, eh? So what I really enjoy doing with this, I'll cook this, and then with about 1 hour remaining, I give it a nice layer of hot honey. 30 minutes remaining, nice layer of hot honey. Pull it off, slight layer of hot honey. Now that I'm saying that, I just feel really Canadian. Oh shoot, Damien. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Let me see. I'm missing a couple comments here. Spider just came out with their own grill, which is the Hunts. Oh, so that's how I know about Spider. I didn't know they had any other products, but it normally makes sense. Normally, if you have a barbecue, you probably have a couple other products available. But yeah, the Huntsman, I think the Spider Web Grill Grate is, how do I want to say it? I'm trying not to nerd out here and make like a Lord of the Rings Shelob spider reference or something like that, but like the Spider Web Grill Grate, I think really is featured. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I think it really, oh yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I think the Spiderweb Grill Grate really does a great job, like giving the grill character. It stands out. Not only is the form factor is still, I want to say it's Komoda or like kettle. I think it's Komoda, but the form factor is a little bit unique as well. It's a little more pancaked, I'd call it. But like when you open it up and you get those shots of either your brisket or just some ribs, a chicken spatchcocked on there, any of those kind of things, I think it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Friggin' love it. Yeah, okay, so you see what I'm saying. It looks like a kettle grill, but it's clear that the tech is higher. When I look at it, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm scared. I'm intimidated almost. It's pretty cool. It's pretty legit. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Damien, this is a spice rub you can get at the local farmers market here in Bedford or in Halifax, Damien, if you are interested. If you want to do ribs yourself. But let's see what you guys are saying. Sorry, I keep getting distracted here. I mean, I don't know what BGE is. I don't know what I want to know. All right. Let me quickly. Oh, yeah. I'm really excited about how these look. So let's get these wrapped up. I'm going to wrap those separately. It's probably the right thing to do. And I'll do that just over the side. Sorry, guys. Yeah, here. Big green egg. Oh, the big green egg. Ooh, yeah. I've seen a lot about those. I really enjoy. I recently saw an event, Damien, on social media by Big Green Egg. They had a number of creators there. For some reason, the only one I can really remember is Tina Cooks. But they had a number of different creators there. I want to say it was for Green Bay, the Green Bay Packers. Maybe it was. Maybe it was Philly. I can't. It was a. I, for the life of me, cannot remember. Anyway, they did this cool little event, and they had just some fun social media stuff, and it kind of reeled me in. I was checking them out recently. But the big green egg, the one thing that shocks me is the price point. You know, I'll be completely open with you, Dogfather. I'm still, just a regular person. I don't go. I actually recently won a $2,600 Napoleon barbecue in one of their contests on Instagram. And I'm so thankful. It's such a beautiful barbecue. To be specific, it's the Napoleon Phantom Prestige 500 RSIB barbecue. So it's jet black. It has 4 burners. It has, I want to say, I believe they're cast iron grill grates. It has like a top shelf that has like slots to dangle chicken wings. It has this like part that you can put baked potatoes in on the top shelf to let them cook through. There are spots so you can stuff peppers and stick them in so they can dangle up above and let the juices drip. There's a rotisserie attachment where you can take out the top. Like it's super cool. Yeah, Damien RGB. I'm seeing some comments go by. You'll have to check these out. Yeah, but I'm it was so awesome to receive this barbecue, and I got the gas edition, and I'm actually trying to do a review on it. I have about 24 minutes of footage that I'm trying to cut down. I recently realized sometimes I make really long videos and talk a lot, so I probably don't need to make a 24-minute review video of the barbecue. I could probably chop it down a little bit. Some of my cuts are just straight a minute and a half of one shot of just the barbecue and stuff. So I'll have to figure something out there. But in this review video, I have footage for I cooked chili cheese dogs on it, and oh boy, those were delicious. What else did I do? I cooked these chicken wings. I cooked chicken drumsticks, and then I had them dangling. I'm putting sauce on them. It looks fantastic. And then on the side, they have this thing called the sizzle zone. It's an infrared burner. It's such a cool attachment. So unique. Really love it. But let me check with these comments. Am I monetized? So oh, on YouTube, no, not yet, man. I thank you, thanks. Okay, here, let me read up a little bit because I'm totally just jumping way down. So, oh yeah, so okay, you have the Louisiana grills and the Gorilla Grills Komodos. Okay, cool. I don't have any ceramic style kettles. I'm gonna have to look into this, guys. Yeah, okay. But they have a small cooking area. So they probably, I feel like the biggest thing on a Komodo that you could cook would be like a ham or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm not sure. Napoleons are all, yeah, man, I really like Napoleon. It's one of those things, I just grew up, my dad always told me that. And yeah, and they're just I don't know, they make them in Canada as well, so it's like I feel a little bit of pride with it. I know they're not completely a Canadian company, but it's nice to know products are built here as well. But yeah, thanks, I appreciate it, man. I'm really excited about the cooker. It's friggin' cool. To be completely open with you, I'm out of my element. I don't normally what am I trying to say here? I don't normally use a gas grill. So it's a little bit different, right? You know, with a gas grill, you just throw things on and cook it. I mean, there's still direct heat and indirect heat, but like, I just get charcoal. It makes sense. I always think of that episode of King of the Hill where he finds out about charcoal and how much better it tastes. That always cracks me up. But let's get to your main question here. Sorry, dude. No, I'm not monetized on YouTube. I'm working towards that goal. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Yeah, I did see that you can get a little gas or smoking attachment for it. I thought that was super cool. But no, I'm not monetized. But I recently got a deal with Thermal Pro, where I get to make a couple videos for them, and they sent me a couple free products. And as long as I do a couple things, some other stuff should happen. So fingers crossed. It's kind of my first endeavor with any of that, but it's very exciting. Yeah, so that's what I'm working towards right now is the 400 watch hours. Unfortunately, I'm still under 1,000, but you know, I think just like barbecue, patience is key here. As long as I continue to make content and put out videos, both long format and short, it will come. And that's what I'm reaching for. My goal is mid 2026, something like that. Hopefully I'll have monetization. You know, it'd be a really cool thing to experience, but who knows? Fingers crossed, right? I think that's what's really important here is just being patient. And I don't look at YouTube as, I'm not looking at YouTube as I need monetization. That'd be super cool if I ever get it. But I have a day job. I still write software for a living. I love that kind of stuff. I'm doing some pretty cool AI stuff. I just get to have fun, right? I've my day job's pretty nifty. So, yeah, like I've actually been trying to learn about programming meat thermometers because I just feel like I could make a better one. Shout out Damien if you're still in here, my man. Anyway, what's going on here? Yeah, it runs. I do. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about my sub count, but I think the big thing is I'm learning how to put together video better, and that's what I'm working on right now. Is just video and getting that better. So Damien, you know what's funny? I actually have a series on my channel where I use ChatGPT to generate recipes for me. The last one was a chili flake honey infused chicken thighs, and they were actually really delicious. It was something like that. It was middle of the summer. I actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do that this weekend. I'll look up another one, and on Sunday I'll do another AI cook. I thought it was pretty cool. But here, let me read some of this. Good for me. I did the work through Thermo Pro for a little while. Oh, okay. Hey, thanks for letting me know that, Dogfather. I appreciate these kind of insights. It's always good to know other people's perspectives. You know, I'm definitely one to love to learn from my own mistakes, but I also love to hear others people's issues so that I can, have a better insight on the bigger thing. The bigger picture, right? That's what I'm really going for here. So, yeah. Well, Damien, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, hey, if you can use a utility like that to your advantage, I love to hear that. But sorry, I've been standing here with this wrapping paper, and I think for 12 minutes. Let me quickly wrap them, guys. If you can see it. I'm just gonna transfer these over here. Set these over here. All right, what should I do with these then? So, how are these feeling? I haven't patted these dry. These are still, oh, these don't need a binder at all. Let's clean off that a little bit. A little bit of blood here, nothing too crazy. I'm actually getting quite parched here, guys. Let me just grab a quick cup of water. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me jump back in. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Hey, I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, you got a podcast, Black Smoke Barbecue? 1,000. Looking to. Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Black Smoke Barbecue. I'm checking this out for sure. Cool, dude. Thanks for giving me the heads up. I actually really enjoy barbecue podcasts. So just knowing you got one, man, 100% you interviewer. Yeah. Black Smoke Barbecue Progress. It's here on YouTube as well. Perfect. Okay. Cool. That's perfect. Oh, yeah. 100%, man. Can't wait to check this out. I'm sure I'm going to get tons of insight. You take care, man. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Have an awesome time. Enjoy some food. All right, let's finish these off right quick. So we got one without, and then we got one like this. I don't think either of these need a binder. So let's get to it. We're gonna go straight on all of them. Let's go. There Pet these right in. I love it. All right. Let's generously coat in with the next. There you go. All right, let's see what's going on over here. There we go. That's these. Here, check these. These gravel from Kuso's. See, there you go. Gravel. And then hot honey. These two really go well together. Here, hold on. Let me try and show it here. How do I do this? There we go. There we go. You can see down here. Let me not put in the light. You can see down there they got a little gauge there. It helps. It helps a lot. You can figure out, normally rubs have stuff like that on them, guys. In case you didn't know that, in case you're ever in like in an actual grocery store and something, and you're like, I don't know what this goes with. Most of the time, a company is going to try and tell you. So if you are wondering, it normally will be available for you. You just gotta look. So, yeah, all right, let's pick up some of this side right here. There we go. There's that. And this. And that. All right, here we go, here we go. Okay. Perfect. Let me give my hands a quick wipe. Oh, lady. I'm all ready to go. There we go. Much better. Okay. Give me a second here, Damien. I see something being said there. I can't see it though. Pick these up. Oh, hit off the lighting. Spices that. Am I marinating overnight? Oh no. I don't have a smoker. I can fucking do the all night thing. Oh, I wish I did, man. Oh, that'd be so nice. That's what I didn't even mean to swear there, but you can hear how much I feel about that. Like, oh, that'd be such a dream come true. I'm so jealous when people are like, oh yeah, I set my Traeger to 275 and then went to sleep. I'm like, oh, I put a piece of maple wood in and it spiked, so I had to watch it for 4 hours straight. But that's the difference, right? I use an offset smoker. I know what I'm getting into. I have a good time doing it too. So check these out, guys. So I spiced these up with both those rubs. Doesn't this look good? This is a little bit different. This isn't the same as the other set of ribs that I did a few minutes ago. They're a little bit different, but they still have a gorgeous hue on them. It looks absolutely fantastic. So pretty hype on that. But yeah. Yes, bud. Yes, boy. All right. There's this. There's that. Here we go. All right. Very cool. I have to get this all done up then. All right, let me grab a little paper towel. All right, chill. I mean, that would actually be really funny and really convenient if I could do something like that. So I would be super into it. But anyway, that's funny. From my bed, could you imagine me just blow a little? That'd be so funny. Oh. What a mess. Holy. I still see that too. Dang. How did I miss all this? Where did I put that? Oh man, I'm all over the place. Is that a... No, no, it is not. No, this is a Titan Forge. You should actually look this company up, Damien. Titan Forge. They make crazy cool kitchen knives. Like some of them are like $500. This is not. This was like $25 for like the cheapest thing they had, basically. I got it to debone chicken. I've used it to spatchcock like 30 chicken at least, and it has cleanly upped my game. I am not affiliated with them. I do not have a sponsorship with them in any way, shape, or form. It's just a really good knife. It just works really good. I don't know. I get solicited by a lot of knife brands. My Instagram DMs are a graveyard of conversations of knife people reaching out to me, and the only people I would probably ever like really want, well, let me rephrase that. There's a number of knife brands out there, but the only people that I'm like blown away by their knives so far anyway are Titan Forge. I think they look gorgeous. So pretty cool stuff. All right, let me get this tossed. These back too. All right, let's get this over going. And these can go in together, by the way, if you're watching and still caring. My message was redacted. Oh, geez, Louise, Damien. All right, well, I'm not sure what you said there, but good luck. There we go. That's nice. And for some reason, I'm not too confident in this. So let me put that here. I'm going to put this in here as well. And we're going to rewrap these one more time. There we go. All right. Let's put these in the fridge. All right, let's get the last piece of that. There's one right there. Okay. Put this in. There's that. There we go. Oh yeah, there you go. Go to Costco. They got I think they had what's it called on sale? I think it was tri-tip. I was really interested, and I chickened out though. I should actually message you. We should have split it. Anyway, this is it for me, guys. I'm going to bed. I finally got everything ready for in the morning, so I'm gonna go to bed now. This is perfect. This is the very last piece of my little puzzle here. I'm gonna throw this probably back in the fridge, depending. I mean, it's good until the 9th, so yeah. But just so we're clear, I cut this in half, if you're wondering what's going on here. This is only half. It was twice the size for that price. Yeah, you have a good night, Damien. I'll chat with you later, man. Take care, everyone.